Hello everyone, this is Nob1e J0n. Welcome to another episode of ARK Survival Evolved single player. It's raining, and there is a majestic beast before us. That is right. We have a bronto with a saddle. Guys, the tragedy. This was going to be quite a lot of great footage here. Let me get on top of the roof just to give you an idea how huge a brontosaurus is. Look at that tail extending off. Do you see that little diplo down there? Yeah, let's put these things side by side for a second. It might take me a while to get this bronto over there. He's kind of burdened right now with berries. This brontosaurus. This is another one of those things where I could not pass it up. It was a level 12, and it was right down the beach, right about where my head is. And I said, I've got to take that thing out. And so, I shot at it with my trank darts. Guys, check this out. Hold on. Before I finish this story, let me show you how to get off of a bronto. See if it works. Go down its leg. Ride its leg all the way down. It's moving. Hard to ride its leg when it moves. Okay, there. I didn't take any damage. Hey, what's up, dude? Alright, let's see if I can get these guys to move. Okay, what was I talking about? Shot him with my narcotic, or not my narcotics, my tranquilizer darts. Shot her, sorry. And then she followed after me and came toward the base, and I freaked out and didn't want any of my dinosaurs to attack her. And so I ran around behind the back of the base, like shot her over there, ran behind the back of the base like so. I'll get to this in a second. And just as I came over here, there used to be a wall right here, you guys remember? I ran around it like so, up to these rocks that used to be here. And then she got stuck on that wall. The wall right at the end of these foundations. And you saw a trike get stuck over here one time. And you remember what it did? It started just headbutting my stuff and started destroying everything in this area. This bronto did the same thing. Trapped right here, its tail began to whip violently toward my base. And I can tell you guys, I don't know if you guys can tell, but every single one of these things here, these chests, storage chests, was destroyed. This refining forge was destroyed. My, what is that called? My fabricator here was destroyed. This was destroyed. These were destroyed. And every single section of wood in my house needed repairs. Somehow this one, and this one survived just fine. But yeah, thankfully I was able to grab some wood really quickly with the help of my beavers to go out, grab some stuff, and rebuild all of these things. First, I built them out there, just so I'd have some temporary location for storage. And every single one of these things had a little pack with all the goodies that were still inside. They had a timer of about 12 minutes. It took, yeah, I only had 12 minutes to get everything out of the packs and into permanent storage, including all these things here. So I still have all of the stuff that I had accumulated here. And here's the rare stuff, all of this stuff. Like everything I had accumulated, including all this fiber, is still intact. So I was able to get everything in time. This thing thankfully wasn't destroyed nor harmed. I think it's because it's made of metal. And metal items just do not take damage from dinosaurs. And all of these things were fine because I think they were far enough away, I'm not sure. But yeah, we were able to get her knocked out, and then she fled up into the bushes over there, right between those rocks where that Phiomia is, and fell over, and then we were able to tame her. And now she's ours. But sad. See, like, this is a good story and all, but the thing is, all of that footage was lost. I had recorded it, but my recording software wouldn't stop recording when I hit the button to stop. There's a keyboard shortcut I have, and it wouldn't reply to, or it wouldn't respond to that. And so I went to the app itself and hit the stop recording button, which had stop recording ellipses. I don't know what the ellipses is supposed to be because I'd never see that. Even right now, I can see the stop recording button. There's no ellipses, and clicking that did nothing. So it just would not stop recording. I finally I waited about 10 minutes, nothing happened, so I just closed the app. And then it gave me a 127 kilobyte file and another file that's absolutely 0 bytes in size. 150. Okay. Yeah, we're getting some more charcoal so we can make ourselves some more bullets. Oh, excuse me, I have hiccups. And then we can get some more trank darts? What they called? I think so. Yeah, tranquilizer darts and rifle ammo. So we can get both of those. Let me put my pick back in its place. I was experimenting over here because once I got the Bronto, I decided it was time to start clearing out around this area. I know I never did it before, and I kept saying I wanted to preserve the land in the area, but I decided it was time to start expanding our base and possibly building a giant fence to house all these dinosaurs who are just clumped in the front right now. And as you can see, we have random dinosaurs that walk right in the middle of everything. We got a new Stegosaurus because one of those walked in the middle of everything. So I just started to build some foundations out here to see how far out they could go. And you can see everywhere where it just ends is because for some reason, or not for some reason, because there's a elevation change right there. The foundation would go right into the hill and it wouldn't let me do it, even right here. But this one's going back and I ran out of wood. Hey, pick that up, thanks. And so I wasn't able to continue on to see how far this can go. But we'll figure that out eventually. I figured today, because we've had, I think it's something crazy like 3 or 4 episodes in a row that have been 38 minutes long, that today we kind of take it easy and make a video that hopefully doesn't have any cuts, just to kind of give you an idea about what it's like just playing ARK day to day, and just have like a real cool, calm episode. Because, you know, sometimes you don't need to do that. Some of you are watching my Minecraft series as well, and you realize that every episode is like that. I never have episodes that aren't play as I go and never cut. Is that where my stones are going? Yeah, okay. So this is a little bit different for ARK. I think I did it over Raptor Egg. I think I did it once for the very first episode. That might be the only one I ever did it like that. I think the other ones have featured some cuts. But I did discover something interesting, and I'm going to use that to my advantage right now. Let me grab my raptor, because my raptor is good for defense. And Dippy, oh Dippy, you've leveled up, haven't you? You have. Let's give. See, I got 10,000 health on Dippy, and nearly 1,000 weight. And Dippy's like useless for attacking, but Dippy is fantastic for running, and carries a lot of weight. I mean, when Dippy is almost at 1,000 right now. Look how fast Dippy comes after me. If I keep Dippy running at this pace, Dippy might actually outrun my raptor. And the cool thing about Dippy is Dippy can actually break down trees if they get in the way. So Dippy doesn't get stuck nearly as easy as our Stegos, which took forever to get anywhere. See, Dippy's already on us, so much so that I got stuck. I want to come up here and see if we can find some metal nodes. Gather some metal, because this is something I do at the beginning of nearly every episode. Climb up on top of the mountain, gather some metal, break all the nodes apart, and I usually take 2 of the Stegos with me. But Dippy already carries more weight than both of them. Let's see, where am I? Male Listersaurus. This whole place looks different to me now that I've clear cut the woods. So where do I usually come to? Oh, here we are. It's a solid metal node. Dippy, what'd I do with you? I ran a big circle and you got lost. There you are. Come on back. You got stuck behind a rock. That's cool. There's some metal nodes over this way. Dippy! I can ride on Dippy and get unstuck for a second. And then Dippy will be able to follow the raptor as soon as I get off. Yeah, just charged after him because I just stood on the back. Let's grab some metal. I think, yeah, I've showed you guys where all these metal nodes are, so you've seen that before. Oh, nope. Doing it backward. None of these metal nodes so far have been solid metal. This one right here is. I'm checking to see if there's any more in the area. This whole area looks different to me. Just because I clear cut all the woods. It's also possible that the metal nodes I cut, or that I gathered the last time I was up here haven't spawned yet. That's one of the downfalls of single player. There seems to be something in the code that determines when things will respawn. And if you're playing in single player, you might log out before it does respawn. And if that's the case, then it might not, unless you reset the flag to respawn stuff in the area. So a lot of the times I'll go and gather a bunch of metal and stuff like that, and then I'll come back and none of the metal had regenerated. And so the way I would fix that is to take, you know, if I'm on a dinosaur, like my pteranodon, I just run or fly around and knock over as many trees as I can in the area, and then fly off for like half an hour, and then I'll come back and everything will have been regenerated, including the metal nodes that never came back. So that's a good tip if you're playing single player and things aren't working right. Trying to think, I can think of a number of other single player tips that are really handy, but they're not really relevant to what I've done in the series yet. Things like, whoops, merge it like that. There are caves in ARK, and I don't know why it seems to still be the case, but caves do not, hold on, can you get up here? Is there any metal in the area? Caves, for some reason, do not spawn very many dinosaurs. Yeah, it does look like, we had the bad fortune. Come on, get out of there. Get out. Yeah, there's a metal node. And if that's the case, if you go into a cave and it doesn't spawn anything when you're in single player, I mean, it makes the cave easier, I guess, which is, you know, both good and bad. Good because those caves can be ridiculous sometimes. Bad because, you know, if you're looking for authentic, you're not getting authentic. And another problem that it would have is not only would it not spawn anything in the cave, but what it was supposed to spawn would sometimes spawn outside of the cave. Looks like you'd have a bunch of onyx, who are giant bats, that were supposed to spawn inside, and then you come up outside and there are swarms of bats wandering around out in the sky. I guess not in the sky, they're just like just above ground hovering until a player comes near enough to trigger them to move. I don't know if dinosaurs by default will attack them. We're actually getting pretty close to the river on the opposite side of this little, yeah, I guess this kind of isn't an island. That's hard to say, because there is a river that wraps all the way around it from one side to the other. Like the river over to the, what is that? The west of us, where I gathered all the castroids, and where I go to see the beaver dams and things like that. Those are, that is one mouth of the river, and the river wraps all the way around. That's it down below, you know, right above my head through the trees. Wraps all the way around and then over to where I tamed my Carno and my Pulmonus scorpiuses and the raptor. That same mouth is like the other end of the river. Oh yeah, I can just show you. On the map right there, you can see how it just wraps around the little massive land that I'm on. It's got that stupid me thing in the way. I wonder if I hit this, if it'll go away. Nope. How's it going, Philemia? Level 76. You're pretty good. Oops. There we go. No. There we go. If you want to learn how to do that, you can just use your mouse scroll wheel to zoom in. Oh. I saw a metal node down there, so I'm like, is that the metal node I usually start with? Do I usually come up this way? But it doesn't look like I do, because I don't see any more metal nodes up there. Let's just head down here and grab this one. Whoa! You can hear every time I jump down with my raptor underneath me, my raptor gets hurt. But if you're not on the dinosaur, if you're not sitting on its back, it doesn't get hurt from fall damage. So I'm not concerned about Dippy at all, as Dippy jumps around and gets stuck everywhere. Dippy will do just fine. It's much easier to find my way back home now that this whole area is clear cut. Can you come back, Dippy? Are you stuck? You are stuck, aren't you? That rock is just directly in your way. And get some flint because we just gathered a ton of stone. Come on, Dippy, you're almost out. There you go. Now don't get my raptor stuck. Can you come down this way? Are you following? Knock over that tree. Yep. Dippy doesn't get stuck like the stegos do. But yeah, Dippy just has a huge reserve of metal for us now. Oh look. A Mesopithecus. I wonder what level it is and whether it's male or female. Female level 8. It is so small that I do worry for its health and safety. Whoa, what are you doing over here? Where'd it go? Oh. I think it went on our house. Or did it go around our house? Here it is. Dippy, I need you to come over this way. Back up. Beep, 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 beep. Oh man, you're going slow. Oh yeah, because you're holding me and all that metal and rock. Naturally, you would be going slow. Okay, I think you're far enough back now. Can you go forward? Alright, you got this. Let's change your follow. Follow me instead of the raptor. Alright. I think that's good. Maybe I can reach you from a window. Why? Thank you. Let's try it. Can I? No? Dang it. Oh, egg. And any more eggs? Egg hunting is pretty important for it. I want to get some really high level dinosaurs, but every single one of them requires, whoops. 1, 2, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Every single one of them requires kibble. And I haven't been able to make kibble yet. That's one of the things I want to do. I don't know if I don't think we have time in this episode. Actually, we might. We've only been going about 20 minutes. Let me do. Is one of you empty? You are. Okay, good. Let's take as much as we can. Yeah, let's just take that much. This is one of the reasons why I wanted to have these things accessible. Oops, come on, you can do it. Thank you. Oh, I already had some. No, I don't want to put that in there. And get all the stone. I can still walk with stone. That's pretty cool. Let's gather all this stone together. And that flint. Oh yeah, I forgot what we did break down that rock, didn't we? And whoops, this goes in here. And this goes in here. Look, we got a Carno egg. I forgot that Stubby was female. But Stubby laid an egg. We have 23 Dilo eggs, 90 Dodo eggs. What are these? Lystra eggs. The Oviraptor's actually been going pretty strong too. 5 just from Ego. And then the Parasaur eggs, Pteranodon eggs, Pulmoscorpius eggs. These ones are good for T-Rexes. That is why I want as many of these as possible, because I want to tame a high level, if not a perfect level, T-Rex. That's why we need to make a farm. stego eggs. We only got 2, even though we have 3 stegos. We do not have a male stego yet, though, so that's going to cause some problems. And even though they're called carbonemys, on the dinosaurs themselves, the turtles over there, you can see, because I didn't name the female yet, carbonemys. Even though they're named that there, for some reason their eggs are called turtle eggs. I didn't name them that. That's just how it is. Look at that fog. Water. But we're going to put all this stuff... How much? We don't have any flint. Ah, poop. We're going to have to gather some. I guess we're just going to have to grab some of this stuff. Because we did gather some specifically to make gunpowder, but we're going to need some for the metal. So we'll steal it and we'll have to go and fix that later. That in there. That in there. Do we have any more for this one? Wow, we are completely out. Let's make some. 36. Do we have any more in here? Not quite 50. Let's grab some more flint real quick. Okay, yeah, there's some right there. Up. Okay. These things down right here give me quite a bit. Which is good because I'm stealing all of my own reserves right now. 65 will definitely do. Dippy, your tail's enormous, but Dippy is still not as big as a Bronto. That's remarkable. So foggy. Here. Put 50 of that in there. And all of that. Oh, that only gives you 50. I guess I do need all of that. And I'll need some more. I think that's good. Yep. That'll be enough to give me 100. Let that go for a second while I divide the metal. So these will each be 100. Not really worried about all that. Whoops. Dang it. And some in there. How much do I have left? This is going to break into 50s. 75. Okay. Guess I could have just taken all that. Up. And that in there. Sorry guys, this isn't terribly thrilling to watch, but it's a heck of a lot easier for me to do if I'm not focusing on dividing it and talking. Okay, we're gonna make this 18 because it has to be an even number in each one because the metal does not do 1. It takes 2 metal to tango. It takes 2 metal to smelt into an ingot, and I just do one of these. No. Oh, because I didn't put any. Dang it. They were all gonna be in sync. Now they're the Backstreet Boys. Excellent. Okay. And stick that all in there with this thing and put that back in there. Now I actually think we have more flint in here than we did when we started, which is good. I gathered some crystal earlier as well. I love to have these things organized, and they are currently not. Alright, that looks good. Good. We already have 405 metal. That'll just give us a bunch more. I can talk. And now I want to check and see if we have, I think it's this one? Yeah, this one has blueprints. Let's see if we have a medium crop plot blueprint. Medium crop plot blueprint. Let's see what we need for that. Wood, thatch, fiber, and stone. Oops. Do I have any wood? 38. Guys, check this out. Watch how quickly you can get some wood with our beaver. There's a tree right there. That's one of the problems about using my Bronto to tail whip and break everything. It does leave such... Oh my, I've never seen these before. And by before, I honestly mean before in this area. I have definitely seen Titan Manirna in ARK many, many times, but I've never seen them this close to my base. They also give you chitin. Excellent. The beaver made short work of every one of them. 196. This will give me all the stuff I'm going to need. I don't want to hit that turtle. There. That should be all the wood I'll need in order to make these. And what else do I need? I think I need stone, of which I think I still have plenty from that metal expedition. Oh, yeah. Maybe I won't be able to get to that. This is where I want to put them all. Alright, excellent. I need metal. Oh, we got so much thatch. Check this out. We actually got too much because the bronto gives us thatch. Yeah, some more melee damage. I heard a monkey. I don't see one. Oh well. The stone. Fiber. Oops, that's not stone. This is fiber. Give me 1,000 of that. Here's some stone. It'll encumber me, makes me slow down. But that's okay. Blister egg. I'll have to pick that up in a second. Oh, Carbonemus. We can do this. Alright, let's put some stone on you for a second. And... whoops. Can I do it from here? Craft 4 will be sufficient for now. That'll give me enough for each of the vegetables. I want to use small crop plots. Maybe I should just learn that right now in order to do the berries. And I will want to do some berries to start off with. I'll probably get rid of them too. Crop. Small crop plot. I need some stone, and you've got some stone. Give me the stone. Give me some wood. I probably need that too. Give me more wood. What else do I need? Oh, I can only do 2 because whoops, because I only have enough stone for 2. 50 stone, huh? Oh well. Here, why don't you carry on? Actually, why don't you drop all of this stuff because it's no longer important to me, and then you can hold all of this. Yeah, sure, hold that too. But give me back those crop plots. Thank you. Did I really just do that? I really just did that. I made 6 mediums. Oh well. Let's gamma up. Alright, here we go. We won't have any small ones because I was not too bright and did all of them large. But you can see how big these things are. They're not too big. Not too bad. I want to see how many of these across can I do. Do I do it? No, I don't want to do it all the way to the edge. I kind of want to stick... I honestly do want to change out these pillars because I want this platform to be one further out. And you can put them on ground like that as well, as you can see, but I'm going to put them up here. And I think I'm going to start... Where's the dividing line for these? Okay, I can see it right there. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it right up against that one. Let's K it. Looks like I need to go to the right or left, sorry. A little bit more. Okay, that looks fairly straight. Let's look at that angle and try to get that straight too. Oh, okay. It's got to hang a little bit off the edge because those boards match right there. Excellent. How close can they be? Whoops. Oh, yeah. Oh, I think that's going to hang off the edge a little. I wasn't able to do 3 across as I wanted to do. And I think I'm going to actually like rebuild all these off camera probably. Because these ones are not exactly... Whoop. Okay, stay in K mode. The way that I wanted to make these. But they'll do for now. So those are my crop plots. Okay. I can finally plant seeds in these. But as you can see, they are not irrigated, they are not fertilized, and they're not seeded. I can grab seeds from inside and take care of seeding. But I'm going to have to do some irrigation to make these things all irrigated. And I'm also going to have to grab some fertilizer in the form of either fertilizer or poop. But I think that's actually all the time we've got for this episode, because I do want to make them a little shorter than they have been. I hope you guys enjoyed kind of just like a departure from the usual and just like a slower pace for the episode. Let's see if I can go gamma all the way down to 0 or gamma 2, I'm sorry. That's still that's a little dim, but we'll deal with it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, you know, give me a like. The usual drill. But also let me know if you prefer to have it at a slower pace with fewer cuts, or if you like to have me accomplish a whole lot and do it in multiple cuts. Just let me know, because sorry guys, I just tripped all over my words, so we're putting in a cut. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like to let me know. And if you're really enjoying the series, make sure that you subscribe as well, so make some more, and then you can enjoy those too. Until next time, we will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye!